Good evening, everybody. Professional Development Committee of the Western India Regional Council, the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. On behalf of that, I welcome Amarnath Das sir in the last session of the series of the Tally Prime. I welcome sir and all the participants. Now I request sir to kindly start the session, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
In last class, we have completed up to this. It's a plain registered dealer GST entries. There was local purchase, local sale, and composite supply also. Uh, Today, we will start with an sales return also involved in our previous class. Today, we will start with uh, reverse charge mechanism applicable for unregistered dealer, and in this case we will consider, as we know, 5,000, more than 5,000 from an unregistered vendor, and he has to pay GST directly to the government on behalf of the unregistered vendor. So when we try to look how reverse charge mechanism is applicable in case of uh, transaction. First of all, let's start with an example. I just go into detail the example. It says opening balance of, we consider the company name is RCM Limited. We will open a new company. RCM Limited is a regular dealer from West Bengal, and the date is given first day on financial year 2021-22. And imaginary, we consider for our convenience capital account, and we will create these two ledgers, capital and bank, providing these two amounts and GST registration number. This is an imaginary one, and the purchase transaction taken place on 1st April 21. Invoice number is given, and the party's name we consider, as we purchase from this particular unregistered dealer, VKR Limited, and party address is given like this. As it is unregistered dealer, so GST number is not applicable. So come to the next part. So this is our product. I mean, that is the product purchased from unregistered dealer. This is product A. GST rate and quantity price all are applicable. Then after passing the voucher entries, we will try to get the effect of GST report. I mean, how GST report this particular transaction uh, has is shown on that particular report, and then we will make payment tax liability. So come to first. So this is plain and simple an example. So I try to show you how to pass these entries. First of all, if you are needed, you just take a snap of this particular example. This is the first page of RCM mechanism, that means reverse charge mechanism example. This is the last page of this example. This is the detail of uh, the product which has been purchased from RCM. Okay, so I repeat again, this is the first page, and this is the last page of this example. After completion, we will try to show you how to make payment of this tax liability. Okay, so I try to open my tally. So this is tally prime screen. I hope it is visible. So first of all, I have to create a company. So top left corner, company creation. So I just try to start from scratch. So the company name is RCM Limited, and mailing address I consider one. Then it's West Bengal. I skip the rest of the 001. Telephone, mobile, etc., etc. My date applicable 1/4/21. This is the new company, books beginning from 1/4/21. I accept the script. So now the point is, what should I do in that case? First of all, RCM is a registered dealer, so I have to activate GST. This is the right hand side of the screen. Enable GST from West Bengal regular dealer. Mm, I have to copy the GSTIN, put the GSTIN. This is monthly, and e invoicing not applicable, and e-bill, sorry, not applicable. So that's all. This is the preliminary setup of GST activation. I accept the screen and consider rest of the item under taxation are inactive. Okay, you just take a look. Only accounting, first two items from accounting have been accepted. First two items from inventory have been accepted, and only GST under taxation has been accepted. Okay, I accept the screen. So we have come prepared. I mean, we have created a company. We have activated GST. So next step is to create masters. If you take a look on your snap, you will find there are two items, product A, product B. It has been given with HSN GST number. So let's start. uh, I get back to gateway of tally. In gateway of tally you will find from create, we try to create, no, first of all we try to create two ledgers. One is capital, that means I need to uh, create the opening balance sheet. So this is under capital, and rest of the item are kept unchanged, and the opening balance is 8 lakh, and it's done. Second ledger is, I consider SBI within bracket bank, and this is a bank account, and I skip all those fields, just put down opening balance 8 lakh. So it's done. Now just get back to dashboard, and I just want to open balance sheet and take a look whether it shows. So it's okay. Capital 8 lakh. and my bank account also shows 8 lakh. So now, after get back to gateway of Tally, it's time to create inventory. In inventory, we will prepare unit, this one, and symbol is unit quantity also pieces, and accept the script. Thereafter, we just get back to previous screen and open our stock item. So this is stock item. As per the question, stock item name is product A, and it's come under primary. I just deactivate all those other features available in stock item creation screen. Whatever. So next GST applicable, there is a difference. In previous class I have mentioned that these stock item creation screen in previous version of Tally we found that applicability, then it takes us in another window, but here it has been provided a single window manner. So that's why we will just put down whatever we want in that case. So specify details, yes. As per my question, you can find the age in question. It has been given provided that yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the product A HSN code. Skip description of this product. Now I have to specify details here. GST rate details. Taxable type taxable, and the percentage which is to be provided 18% according to our question. So CGST, SGST, it's okay. Applicable reverse charge. Those who try to find out, I mean, if these two consecutive field are not available, then just take a look how to make it available. On this stock items creation screen, if you take a look right bottom corner, you will find F12, or you may find configure. Click on it or press F12. It will takes you this particular configuration window, which is exclusively applicable for stock creation screen, stock item creation screen. So in that case, what I want to mention that these particular fields which are available at the time of preparing your stock items, these GST details, this is HSN, SSC description, this is the breakup of tax rate. Says I just skip says this one. I want to mention enable reverse charge calculation. I turn it as yes. Why? Actually, in case of registered dealer, or as per our example, we exclusively try to focus on this particular area. So that's why I have to make it enable. And eligible GST tax credit, I also input tax credit. I also keep it, turn it as yes, and select type of supply, whether it is goods or service or both, etc. So these options are need to be activated for the purpose of reverse charge mechanism. So that's all, and I accept the screen, and so applicable reverse charge, that's why definitely I made it yes. Eligible for input tax credit, definitely in that case I have to mention it yes. This is goods. I just keep MRP, inclusive duty also no, rate of duty also no. If you want to omit these two particular field, then in configuration you just turn it as both, turn it as no. So you, it will not be available before you. Okay, applicable reverse charge, input tax credit, goods, no. Okay, now there is no quantity and rate need to be mentioned. We just create this particular item, product A. Now it's time to create product B. Under primary, then come to the pieces, GST applicable. If you take a look on product B, you will find this is uh, 1 to 4 80% GST applicable. So this is specify 1 to 44 is the percentage. Sorry, number HSN. I skip the description. Then specify details here. It is taxable. Rate is 18%. Actually, nothing new. This is in new version. It is provided on in a single screen. GS applicable reverse charge definitely yes. Eligible input tax credit yes. It's goods MRP no, and I skip quantity rate and value. So that's the way we can activate. I mean, we can interlink the stock item with its applicable GST, even if RCM or reverse charge mechanism is applicable. So accept the scheme. So we have almost completed. Uh, we have created two product. Number one, number two, we have created the company RCM Limited. We also activate GST. Now it's time to create the Sunday creditor from whom we purchase the item. Okay. So the name of the company, as per our example, is We Care Limited, unregistered dealer. I hope my tally screen is visible before you. So this is We Care Limited, unregistered dealer, as per my question. Mm, sorry, this is, I have to get it back to my ledger creation scheme. Those who joined late, please take a look. After completion, after creating my stock item, now it's time to create creditor ledger. So get from dashboard, then create, then ledger. The name of the creditor is this We Care Limited unregistered dealer. So now what to do actually? We Care is my creditor. So under creditor, maintain bill by bill definitely yes. I skip all these things. Now address in that case, if I consider 2 Road, Kolkata, West Bengal, pin code I have to mention 002. So all are imaginary. So as in this case, he is a unregistered dealer, so there is no question of providing PAN number. So I consider unregistered, and definitely there is no GST So take a look. This is my Sunday creditor creation window. In this case, we have prepared detail considering he is a unregistered dealer. So that's why we skip GSTIN and we have chosen unregistered under the field of registration type. So accept this. So now another account need to be created that is called purchase. So purchase come under definitely purchase. Now what to do in this case? We need to be considered type of ledger not applicable and include accessible. This is also not applicable, but GST it's applicable definitely. And if you go further, it will also ask me specify details of GST, or I use GST classification, but I have already mentioned GST detail. I configure GST detail when at the time of creation of stock item. So there is no need to put anything in at the time of creating purchase account. So we what purchase account will follow now as per company or group. So in my company, I have considered different GST. I mean different GST for different product at the time of product creation or stock item creation script. So as per company group, in this case, rate also needed to be considered. Type of supply, this is not a service, this is goods, general goods. So it's okay, almost completed. Now I accept the script. Next part, what should I do? We also create another two ledgers for GST purpose. So first of all, this is CGST under duty and taxes. Fine. GST, CGST, and method of rounding normal and two. So in plain and simple mode, we have created CGST ledger, and now is GST and taxes, GST, SGST, based on value. Uh, Sorry, there is a mistake. It is SGST. Yeah. Okay, done. So this is my SGST screen. So what we have prepared two GST ledger. One is CGST, another one is SGST. We have prepared purchase ledger. We have prepared we care limited, our creditor ledger, and we have also prepared two different product under stock item creations window. That's all we have completed up to this. So now it's time to pass the voucher entry. If you take a look on your snap, you will find company purchased, RCM Limited purchased two product A. One is product A, another one is product B. 10 pieces each. Price are different. In case of product A, 21,000. In case of product B, 26,000. In both the cases, GST is applicable at the rate 18%. Okay. I try to pass the voucher entries. So this is vouchers from Tally dashboard. Then the next step is we have to press F9 on purchase voucher. If you take a look on the questions or on your snap, you will find the date has been mentioned here. Purchase date was 1/4/21. So 1/4/21. It's given. Supplier invoice number is also been provided. It is imaginary in nature, whatever. So I just put it down. In your question, it's has been provided like this. Now, the party's name is We Care Limited. Okay, and we have to put down the purchase item. That is first of all product A. I hope this is not item wise distribution. So what should I do? Right hand side you will find change mode. Under change mode you will find item invoice. So then it will allow you to put down all those items. I mean items wise unit and price. Okay, so purchase. So first of all this is product A. In product A, what's the quantity is given as 10, and in product A price is given as 21,000. Why I'm not wrong. Yeah. So this one product A, when I consider the same product purchased from the same dealer. So when this window will open GST rate and related details, I needn't mention specifically why I have already considered at the time of creating stock item. So in that case, I consider as per master or company. Actually, this option is new in Tally if you compare with my previous version. So HSN details also as per masters. So this is exclusively for product A. Now we will consider product B. What happened? In product B, if you take a look, you will find another 10,000. I mean, sorry, 10 pieces and 26,000 per piece. Okay, this is 260. Similar manner as per company masters, as per masters. So it's done. Now the point is, as we have considered We Care Limited is a unregistered dealer, so we needn't put, I mean, needn't consider any CGST or SGST on the purchase voucher or purchase bill. Sorry. But it doesn't mean Tally will not consider uh, the applicable GST. So how to get this applicability? So there is an item uh, which is called related reports. And when you click on related reports under, I repeat again, if you take a look, this is purchase voucher. Right hand side panel, you will find related reports. I click on it or press Control. Why Control? Why not Alt? The item which has been provided in right hand side, if double underline is provided, it indicates Control. If single underline is given, it indicates Alt. So Control O, and we will find GST analysis. Press Enter and Alt F1. We will get the applicable GST for these uh, purchase from unregistered dealer. So this is 18,900, 18,900. Okay, that's all. I just press escape key and get back my previous screen. So accept this voucher. Okay, done. So I accept this voucher. So now get back to my dashboard. What's happened? It's time to take a look on GST report. So we have already completed the transaction. So now it's time to take a look at the GST report. So press D from your dashboard, and then when you press D, this option will open up. For your convenience, I consider up arrow, down arrow, whatever. So now GST reports is available under statutory. So this is GST reports. Under GST reports, there is an option which is called other report. Actually, you may find the difference in previous version. You will find GSTR2, but in this version GSTR2 is not applicable or available. So that's why we have to access from other report. So they specifically mention reverse charge suppliers. So what should I do? We just open it. You just take a look at the steps. First of all, you just take a look on my mouse pointer. This is gateway of tally. Then you will open the display more reports. Then you will open GST reports. Then you will open other reports, and then this screen is available before you. So I consider reverse charge supplies, and when you consider reverse charge supplies, press another enter. I just take a look again. Reverse charge supplies enter. It will take you liability from reverse charge supplies 84,600. Press enter again. It will take you the reverse charge supplies. Screen will open up. Uh, Now this is the liability from reverse charge supplies. It's a detailed view 40 to 300, 40 to 300. This is, and it will, if you press again and enter, it will take you your voucher. Okay, that's all. No problem at all. So now, what should I do? Mm, we will try to take a look on, just get down. This is the breakup again. There's so many ways they have provided this one. Uh, when we will try to see the breakup, so that's the way. Yeah. Now, what should I do at that moment? Get back to my previous dashboard and uh, display again GST reports, GST reports, then come to the 3B, shows the return summary. So consider 3B. I just take a look. So after take a look or take a snap on the reverse charge supplies, the breakup of detail, like detailing of these, then I just get back GST reports and open GSTR 3B. So this is GSTR 3B screen. Okay, you will find if I get down, that is a tax on onward and reverse charge inward supplies. No interstate supplies is there, so input tax credit available either in part or full. Net input tax credit available is also being given. Now, if you take a look on this particular screen, you will find, I just try to show you, Alt J. Repeat again. on this particular screen, you will press Alt J. In right hand side, right hand side, third from last, stat adjustment, Alt J, or you may press Alt J or click on it. I just click on it, so it will text me stat adjustment details. So this is actually, mm, in my case, increased tax liability and input tax credit. Okay, so I have to select this option. I repeat again, you just take a look. This is fourth option from top. So enter, accept this one. Similarly, this is purchased from unregistered dealer. Okay, then it will text you this particular screen. I mean next screen. So now what should I do? Now I have to adjust these items, and I consider the same date. I mean, I needn't change the date. So reference number, this is the purchase reference number. Okay, so what should I do in that case? We have to debit it GST, I mean CGST, SGST, as well as credited with the same amount. So first of all, we consider debit an amount, as per my question is 42,300, which has been available on your entries, and again CGST same amount, SGST same amount, 42,300, and we have to just credited with the same 42,300 and 42,300. Okay, so this is the entry we have to pass for adjusting, stat adjusting or adjusting reverse charge mechanism. So that's the second phase. What we have done, first of all, we pass the purchase entry. After making the purchase entry, we open the GST report, specifically for reverse charge supplies report. After getting reverse charge supplies report, we will find the value of RCM, I mean value eligible for RCM. This is 42,300. Then we just open GSTR 3B, and from GSTR 3B stat adjustment will open up, and we have to pass the journal entries or voucher entries. Okay, so these journal screen will open up whenever we consider Alt J under GSTR 3B screen. Okay, no, so now if I turn it as here, it will show me the party details, etc., etc. So I just consider in such a manner. My party is weak here, so I consider it weak here and accept the screen. Okay, done. Uh, so now it will take me to my previous screen where from where we have started, that is GST 3. You just take a look on top left corner, below Tally Prime Silver, you will find GSTR 3B. That's all. Get back to my previous screen, and it is time to take a look on my payment. That is, I need to pay the amount on behalf of my suppliers. So what should I do? Actually, get of Tally, then come to voucher. So this is my voucher. Okay, and it's a payment voucher, so I have to press F5. Okay, payment voucher, and I consider on the first day of next month, that is 1/5/21, I will pay the deal. Okay, so in that case, you will also find one thing that is called autofill. Right hand side, you just try to catch my mouse pointer. This is autofill in between, in the middle of this. Okay, so this is autofill. So I just click on, I have changed my date and click on autofill. So start stat payment. Stat payment, it's also considered GST. After GST, what I want to mention here, in your previous version of Tally, you will find a recipient liability in that particular version. I mean, whatever be the version, apart from this, the current version, you will find recipient liability. But in new version, I mean, in latest Tally version, you will find tax reverse charge. Okay, so that's why I consider reverse charge. And date is to 1/5/21. That's all. Now I have to make payment. First of all, CGST 42,300. Again, SD for debit, SGST 42,300, and finally through SBI bank. Okay. Mm, you may check your bank balance 715,400 if you follow me. So that's all. We have uh, make payment and accept the screen. If you consider through check, so you just put down an imaginary number of so GST. I just okay, take a look on the GST detail. You check through gas, etc., etc. Skip all these things and accept this. So what we have completed, we just make payment amount of GST. So definitely, it creates a negative duty and taxes. I mean, whatever we have done, is it correct or not? It will reflect. I mean, we have some reflection on our balance. Why? Now we make payment for GST in reverse charge mechanism system. So definitely in that case, what happened in balance sheet, it shows duty and taxes negative value of that particular amount we have paid in terms of GST. So take a look on my balance sheet, press enter and in detail view, and you just take a look on these particular highlighted field, that is duty and taxes. It shows 84,600 negative. So whatever we have done, it's correct. So that's why when we make payment under RCM, so the value will come under duty and taxes in a negative sign, with a negative sign. Okay, that's all. So this is our reverse charge mechanism under GST scheme. I just stop presenting and open my tally screen. Sorry, PPT. So next, our topic is, yes, little bit different. Before we getting into TDS, it's time to cover some hardcore costing items. So this is a example of job costing. I repeat again, if you have any question, any doubt, please stop me and ask me. So this is first of all, we try to enter into the topic job posting. This is an example of building construction. This is a new company. We will create the company name in the name of job posting. The capital is 10 lakhs. SBI is also 10 lakhs. This is opening balance sheet. and we have to create cost center. Actually, this is a building project, and as well as we do have some other business. We deals with some raw materials like cement, uh, stone chip, like TMT bar, etc., etc. So that's why we make a purchase and keep it in the main godown. Then we segregate or we transfer it to the building project site. So building project site is a cost center name. So that's why we consider separate cost center name. So now go down. There are two types. I mean the two. Uh, there are two go downs. One is consider main location where every purchase or items are kept, and building project go down is when we transfer uh, the items from our main location, or we may purchase directly from our supplier and keep it, transfer it to building project go down. We will see as per, we will follow the question, but the concept is there are two go down. Okay. Next, the ledgers. What types of ledgers are, what are the ledgers we need to be created? First of all, there is a supplier who supply all the raw materials. There is a customer. Uh, I mean, in that case, after completion of the project, we will sell it out. Uh, Another ledger for purchase of all the items. Another ledger, actually, one ledger by mistake comes two times, and then wages for project. That means when we make payment for labor. Now we have to create a voucher class. One is transfer voucher, another one is consumption voucher. This is for the first time we are entering in this type of voucher class. Transfer in that sense, when we transfer item, I mean raw materials from main location to building project go down, then we have to adopt transfer entries. And second one is consumption, when all those raw materials has been consumed, so it also need to be considered through um, voucher class. I will show you how such kind of voucher class need to be created. Next one, if you take a look on this particular screen, we have purchased raw materials. There are left hand side, I mean first column shows the items: sand, brick, cement, clay, concrete, stone, and TMT bar. Quantity is given, unit is also provided, and rate per unit. So one in this example, we consider one truck of sand, which is cost 5,000. One pieces of bricks 10,000. One bags of cement is 500, and so on. Now, if you take a look below the table, you will find on 2nd May 2022, transfer raw materials from main location to building project go down, which taken place. So that's why voucher class classification transfer is applicable here. I repeat again, you just take a look on the voucher class classification transfer, and this transfer is applicable in this particular transaction which has taken place on 2nd May 2022. Okay, done. Now on 31st May 2022, consumption of raw material and consumed. So this also falls in the category of consumption voucher class. Okay. Come to the next part. On 1/6/22, that is 1st June, payment for transportation charges by 50,000 and wages 70,000. These expenses has been incurred. And on next day, sale of job project is handed over to your customer on at rupees 14 lakhs. Yeah. So that's the question. So what we have to do, we have to purchase all those raw materials. We have to transfer some raw materials from main location to building project go down site. Then we will consume all those raw materials. We prepare construction, and then we also make payment for wages and other charges and transportation charges. And finally, when job is done, then we will sold it out to our customers at rupees 14 lakhs. So that's all. So this is the plain and simple example from job costing. So what should we do? We will follow a few steps. Uh, it would better if you take a look or take a snap of this particular screen for your ready reference. So this is job costing. We have to prepare liability asset. After preparing liability asset, then we create cost center for job costing. This is the second step. Third step, we will create go down with cost centers. For example, building go down need to be created. Then main location go down, it needn't create it. It already tally will provide you by default. So in third step, we have to create building project go down. Come to the next part. Then we have to create some ledgers. Ledgers means supplier ledger, customer ledger, purchase ledger, sale ledger. I make a mistake. Actually, this should be a sale ledger. This should be a sale ledger. I mistakenly consider customer. Okay. If just consider two customers is not there. One of customer should be replaced with sale. Okay. Next one is wages for project. I have to make payment for wages and transportation also. And then we will create voucher class. I will show you how to create voucher classes. Actually, ledger are there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ledger which to be considered. One is supplier, second one is customer, third one is purchase, fourth one is sales, fifth one is wages for project, and sixth one is transportation charges. Okay, and then we will create the next step is voucher class, transfer and consumption voucher class. I hope you have taken the snap. Next one is we have to create all those stock items which has been provided here with quantity and unit. Rate is not required at that particular moment of creation stock items. At the time of passing the voucher entries, rate is needed. Then after completing all this creation, we make a purchase voucher for purchasing all those items. That means raw material purchased on 1/5, 1522. After purchasing all those raw material given in this particular table, then it's time to transfer the raw material on 2nd May from main location to building go down location site, building project site. So after completion this step, what should we do? We will pass a entry for consumption of raw material for job project. I will show you how to make a consumption entry. And then after consumption, we need to make payment for our um, wages, I mean labors and transporters, 50,000, 70,000. Then it's done. Then it's time to prepare job costing report. That is inventory, etc., etc. And thereafter, we need to pass it for voucher entries for sale. And that's all. So I hope these are the multiple steps involved here, and we need to consider all those steps to reach our goal. So let's start with this job costing. So I will prepare a company name job costing. Okay. So I need to open my Tally. Could you tell me this screen is available or not? I mean, whatever I have mentioned, is it available? Hello. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Prasad. So this is the first screen where construction, or I mean company opening balance sheet is given, then step building project, then next I mean cost creation, cost center creation, then go down creation. Thereafter creation of ledger. There are six ledger. There are supplier, customer, purchase, sale, wages, transportation, then voucher class, transfer and consumption. Then all those raw material need to be created, and finally these four transaction which has been provided below need to be completed. Okay, thank you. So I just open my tally. Yeah, and need to create a new company. So top left corner, this is the term company name, and I create the company is called job posting. One, enter address. Okay, and then the date is given 1/4/22 and 1/4/22. When it will ask me about its configuration, I need to mention cost centers here. Why not? There is a cost center applicable, actually the second step. And then if anything are needed to be applicable, so I will apply it. One thing I need to mention, remember we are processing a job costing. So at the time of company features, I mean activating different type of company features, we have to activate in enable job order processing or job costing. Sorry, enable job costing. Yeah. Okay. So that's one. One is cost center. Another one is job cost. These two options need to be activated. I just deactivate my uh, TDS and GST and accept the script. Remember, this one job costing accepted. This one cost center accepted. Now I accept the entire script. Done. So this is job costing number one. Company has been created with required features. Step two, we need to create cost center with job costing company. Okay. So for creating job, sorry, cost center. So this is create. This is cost center. If this cost center is not applicable, I mean not available, not applicable. Yeah. Show more, and you will find cost center. Okay. So enter. In my case, cost center name is building project. So building project under primary, and I just want to show you what are the features available under these particular heading: cost center creation, right bottom corner configure, and you will find set job costing of cost centers. Yeah, this option need to be created. I mean, need to be activated, not created, activated. Okay, and use for job costing. And then you see, yeah, use for job costing. This is yes. So before get back to previous screen, you take a look. In your case, you may not find use for job costings. This field, I mean, this field is not. If it is not available, then you just press F12, configure it with set job costing for cost centers. These options need to be activated also. Okay, I accept the screen and get back to previous. So I repeat again. This is the first part and vital part, and you will take a look. In configuration, you have to activate this one for job cost, set job costing for cost centers, and you have to activate this one. Sorry, you have to activate after considering only this particular option. Is if you consider, then you will find the last option is available before you. This is use for job. Okay, done. Next, I get back my dashboard. Second step completed. In first step, we have activated cost centers. We have activated job costing. Second step, we created cost centers. Done. Now, in third step, what should we do? Now, in third step, we will create go down. So, okay, create in your Tally software. You may find uh, location in the place of go down. No problem at all. It's the same. Then create. So I have considered go down under inventory masters. Then I create go down. Name is building project go down. Building project go down. Okay. And remember, building project go down. If you consider F12 here, you will find one interesting thing which is called allow storage materials. Definitely turn it as yes. Okay, set job or project for job costing. Just try to show you here this one. If you activate this one, then you will find set job slash project for job costing available at the bottom of this particular window. Okay, so it's time to consider the building project go down. Building project go down is separate from your main location. Actually, main location is a separate go down, building project is a separate go down. So I consider under primary. So then question is allow storage material. Definitely allow storage material, yes. And one more thing, set job or slash project for job costing. Definitely it's for building project. So that's the connection, or it creates a linkage between whatever we have transferred from main location to job site. So set job or project for job costing, building project. We have already created building project. So accept the screen and done. So this is the critical, I mean crucial part of this job costing. Now I get back to my previous screen. Dashboard. Now, third step done. So what we have completed in third step, we have created go down. There are two go down. One is mail location, which is by default provided by Tally. Second one is building project go down, which we have created under primary, and we make a link between these one and uh, building project, which is not available by default. We have to activate one features. The features name is uh, set job costing details. Yes. Okay. Done. So third step completed. Now it's time to enter into the fourth step. What should we do in the fourth step? Now, first of all, we need to create 6 ledgers. Number one, create ledger. The first ledger name is supplier. Actually, in my question, if you go through the question, we will find there is no specific supplier name available. We have just, I have mentioned only by raw material purchase. So definitely we have to consider a supplier. So I write down supplier, just supplier, the name of the creditor. So creditor, under creditor, bill by bill, definitely yes, and rest of the item are no. Okay, it's done, and accept the screen. Creditor completed. Second one is customer. Data will maintain bill yes, and thereafter accept the screen. Customer done. Then it's time to create purchase. Under purchase, inventory value definitely affected, and invoice rounding. One thing you just consider, if I do not consider invoice rounding, then the rest of the item will not come. What are the rest of the item? When you consider the invoice rounding, you will find rounding method will ask for. Okay, then cost center is applicable. Yes, applicable. If these option, I repeat again, if this option is not available in your case, you just press F12 right from this particular screen, and Tally will show you this option is available here. Just a minute. Use inventory allocation ledger, then yeah, ledger invoice. Yeah, apply cost centers for ledgers. So you have to activate this particular field. Otherwise, otherwise these cost center are applicable will not available for you. Okay, done. So normal rounding I consider the two and accept the screen. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing complicated items are available here. We just activate cost centers are applicable in these case of purchase. Okay, done. After purchase, what should we do? We will create sale. Under sale. So this is sales. Inventory value affected definitely. And in similar manner, we will consider cost center applicable. Yes. Okay, and accept the script. So done. Now it's time to um, create, I mean, so we our uh, sorry, another two ledger need to be created. Then we completed our fourth step. We have created supplier, we have created customers, then purchase, then sell. Now transportation. Transportation. So transportation charges under direct charges, direct expenses, inventory value not affected, uh, not applicable, cost center definitely applicable. So it's done. Transportation charges, we consider wages for project. Okay, this is direct expenses, not applicable. Cost center is applicable. I just press Control A, it will save all these things. So it's done. So our fourth step is completed. We have prepared 6 ledgers under this particular step. Now come to the next step. Transfer and consumption voucher class. This is the new one. What I have mentioned. Transfer and consumption voucher class. So first of all, these are the voucher types. So I start with, and voucher types we can access from dashboard, then alter, then enter. Then come to voucher type. So alter, then voucher type. Press enter. Then you will find stock journal. Okay. Press enter. In stock journal, so many options are available. You needn't touch anything. You just go to the name of class. This is name of class. I just click on it. Remember, voucher, voucher type, then stock journal. Then right hand side of this but new screen, you will find nature of class, and whenever you click on nature of class, it will allow you, there is a blank field blinking here, and I will write down transfer. Yeah, so it is a voucher class. Number one, voucher class. Another voucher class need to be created. Okay, just doesn't matter, press enter. Then it will ask you two questions. Use class for inter go down transfer. They already guess what I want to do. And inter this class use class for job costing consumption. No, this is not a case of job costing consumption. This is a case of go down transfer. So I turn it as yes. First option need to be yes. Yes. The transfer is completed. Under the same screen, it will allow you another class for creation, that is called consumption. Similar question arises, but consumption is not a case of go down transfer, but is a case of job costing consumption. So you have to activate the second option as yes. Okay. So enter and accept. So the next step is done. We have created two stock journal class. One is transfer exclusively applicable in the case of stock transfer from one go down, I mean main location to job building construction site, and second one is consumption, that is used for consuming all the raw materials which have been purchased or will have to purchase. The screen, get back to my gateway of them. So now it's we have it's over. all the creation up to stock voucher class. Now it's time to in the next step we will create different kinds of raw material items. What types of raw material items? Actually, it's come to the create. After create, you will find stock item. Yeah. Before stock item, it would be better if I consider unit first. There are several units as per the question. First one is stock, then pieces, then bags. Stock, all in all, and there are one total 4 units are available: truck, pieces, bags, cages. Okay. So first of all, trucks, then pieces. Just keep formal name. Then bags, and finally kgs. So it's done. So there are 4 units created. Now get back to stock inventory masters and we will create stock items. So this is stock item. Presenter. Now, if I go through the question, I will find sand first. Okay. And in this case, unit is truck. There is no opening quantity. One thing I need to mention here, uh, if I go through the primary, you may create a group, stock group, which is called raw material. So it makes some sense. So not under primary, I just create, that is called raw material. Okay. There are different kind of quantities, so I just keep it as no. So trucks and nothing. There is no opening balance except so sand. After sand, bricks and pieces under raw material and pieces. Okay. After bricks, this is cement under bags. This is also a raw material and bags. Under cement, there is clay trucks, raw material trucks. Under clay, we will find concrete stone. Under truck also, this is raw material trucks. After concrete stone, this is TNT bar kgs. This is also raw material in kgs. Okay. So these step also completed. We have prepared different stock item with required unit. Next, we will purchase. We just pass the voucher entries. We have almost wrap up. Okay, this is the gateway of tally, vouchers, and purchase. If I go through the question, you will find the purchase date is given 1/5/22. 1/5/22. Okay. And this is purchase voucher, so I have to press F9. And this is item invoice mode, and I consider, actually supplier invoice is not available in my question, so I consider one. This is supplier, this is purchase. Now start right from sand. If you take a look on the question, you will find 20 quantity, 20 truck, 5,000 per truck. Go down mail location, 20 truck, 5,000 per truck. Okay, done. Then go down mail location. No, this is end of the list. Sand has been done. After sand, bricks 50,000, 10 piece. Bricks, mail location 50,000, 10 per piece. And then cement 1,000 bags, 500 per bag. Mail location 1,000 bags, 500 per bag. Then accept the script. After cement, clay 10 truck, 500 per truck. Clay, main location, train truck 500 per truck, 5,000. After clay, concrete stone 10 trucks, 1,000 per truck. Concrete stone 10 trucks, I repeat again, 1,000 per truck. And finally, TMT bar, mail location 100 kg, 1,000 per kg. Okay, it's completed. Look, these are the mm, these are the raw material which are purchased from our supplier on 1st May 2022, and total cost 12 lakh 15. Accept the screen. Probably there is a mistake in date. Okay, just take a look on my date. Yes, there is a mistake. Actually, if I take a look on the company, alter the question one, my company financial year started 1st April 22, but here current period shows 1st April 21, so 1st April 20, 31st 3/23. Okay, so I have to do it again. 1/5/22 invoice 1. I just try to do it as early as possible. Sorry for inconvenience. Okay, this is cement, this is clay, main location, 10 trucks, 500 trucks, clay, concrete, in location, train trucks, 1000 per truck. For concrete, this is TMT bar, 100 kg, 1000 per kg, and it's done. This is 20 trucks, 5,000, then 10, then 500, 500, 1,000, 1,000. Accept this. I hope it's accepted. Yeah. So this step is also done. Now it's time to transfer raw material. Actually, all the raw material which has been purchased are kept in main location. Now we will transfer from main location to building site. I mean building construction site. Okay. And I consider as per question 2nd May and the voucher entry. I mean journal mode. What will be the journal mode? If press F10, I repeat from the dashboard. This is my dashboard. Then voucher. Then F10, and it will. You have to consider stock journal. Okay. And now, if you place your mouse pointer or select stock journal, you will find there are two sub options and subheading. One is consumption, another one is transfer. Definitely, you have to consider transfer. I press on transfer. Top left corner, it will show stock journal, in middle voucher plus transfer. And now it's time to change the date to 5/22 and destination go down. That's the interesting part. So you just press B, building project go down will come up. Okay. And what should I do? Send all the item with the same quantity and rate also. So first of all, sand. Whenever you press S, you will tally will show you 20 trucks. From which go down? Main location, 20 trucks and 5,000 per truck. Then bricks from main location and 50,000. Okay, 10 rupee per. After bricks, cement from main location, and it is 1,000 bags, 500 per bag. The cement clay is also from main location. Mm, this is clay 10 trucks, 500 per truck. After clay, concrete, stone from main location, 10 trucks and 1,000 per truck. The concrete, then TMT. It is from main location, 100 kg and 1,000 per kg. It's completed. So this is a transfer entry to voucher stock journal and accept the. I repeat again, this journal is available under F10, and whenever you press F10, it will take you to stock journal. Under stock journal, you will find two classes. One is transfer, another one is consumption. Take transfer. Assign all those items. We require quantity and type rate, and accept the script. It's done. The next step is consumption. We have transferred on 2nd May. Then processing is taken place and complete consumption done on 31st May 2022. Similar manner, I just try to show you from the very beginning dashboard, then voucher, then F10. Similar manner, you will find the sub heading or subclass on class under journal, that is consumption. I consider consumption. You will find consumption at the middle of the screen, and the date is 31st 5/22. Okay, this is the second stock journal. You may see it has been shown on left top corner. So consumption entry. Then this is source or consumption. Okay. So now name. So every item has been consumed from building project. Remember, from building project. So go down is considered as building, and nothing will left. First of all, sand. Go down, building. Quantity 20. Rate again, you have to write down 5,000. And bricks. Go down, building. 50,000 bricks in per bricks. After bricks, cement. Go down, building. 1,000 bags. 500 per bag. Then clay. Building. 10 trucks. 500 per truck. Okay. After clay, concrete. 10 trucks. 1,000 per truck. Sorry. Trucks. 1,000 per truck. And the last is TMT under building. 100 kgs, 1,000 per kg. I repeat again. 5,000 per trucks, 10 per pieces, 500 per bags, 500 per trucks, 1,000 per trucks, and 1,000 per kg. Okay, done. And nothing need to be considered at the right hand side under production or destination. So we have to keep these field as. So this is consumption of all those items on 31st May 22. It's also done. Now it's time to make payment for wages and transportation charges. So right hand side F5, we are under voucher creation screen. Payment is available. The date is 1/6/22. Okay. So we will pay through bank. First of all, transportation charges. As per question, it is given 50,000. And you will consider building project as cost centers, 50,000. Again, debit wages for the project, 70,000. And it will ask you press space bar, building project come up, and accept the scheme. We will make payment through bank. We will make payment through bank. But it is not available. Just take a look on here. Okay, at the beginning, there is no opening balance. But just take a look. I just open my balance sheet. Yeah, there is a opening. There any opening balance? No, I just omit this. So okay, no problem. Create a ledger. I mean two ledger. One for capital 10 lakhs and bank 10 lakhs. So before passing the voucher entries, make payment entries, I try to create two ledger. One is capital. Under capital, nothing is applicable. Consider 10 lakhs. Similarly, SBI bank, under bank, nothing is applicable. 10 lakhs. Now it would better to pass the voucher entries. This is the payment entries on 1/6/22. Transportation 50,000, and this is building project. Then again debit, wages 70,000, wages 70,000 under building project. Then yeah, bank is come up, SBI 1,20,000. I just give the instrument date, etc., etc., and it's done. So payment also been made. Now I will show you job costing report. So it's already almost completed. In that sense, we have prepare, make the construction, we payment, make the pay the dues. Now it's time to sell. But before sell, I will try to show you what it shows in report. Display more reports, then statement of inventory, then job work analysis. I repeat again, just take a look. Gateway of tally, display mode report, statement of inventory, job work analysis, then building project. Okay, whenever you press building project and alt F1, it will show you the expenses. But the date is need to be considered 1st June. If I consider, need to change the date and consider 1/4/22 to 30th/6/22, it will show you both in the sense 12,000, 12,15,000 expenses made for consumption or purchase, whatever, and 1,20,000 your direct expenses. So total 13,35,000, which has been incurred in this particular project without making any revenue till date. Okay. So whenever you want to know your actual job costing report, means I try to take care of your date. I mean time frame or duration. Press F12 and sorry, press F2 and change the date. Next, come to the sell. So it's time to sell. Come to the voucher. In voucher, what you will see, that is F8 for sell, and we need to change the date. We consider 2nd June 22. Keep the reference. Party is my customer. This is a sell. We have already created both of them, and there is no scope of quantity, rate, etc. So I change mode, right hand side, Control H, and as voucher mode. Only debit credit will come up, or to buy, whatever. Now in my question you will find 14 lakhs. You may consider a new reference, and the credit is sell. Name of the items it will ask you. You may keep all these things. And one, the I repeat again, in this case, if you find yeah, cost centers, then you will find building project 14 lakhs. Okay, done. So we only consider cost centers which is connected to that particular cell, and our total cell value is 14 lakhs. And so it's done. Now it's time to take a look on the report. I repeat again, the report display first from dashboard. Okay. Then statement of inventory, then job work analysis, building project, and I change the date right from 1/4/22 to 30th/6/22, and you will find net profit. That is the detail view, alt F1. My net profit is 65,000. That particular case. I hope it is understandable. It's a lengthy one, but still it helps you for your any kind of job costing purpose, any type of job costing purpose. Now, I just open my PPT. If you have any question, you may ask. Uh, you may ask. I open my PPT. Yeah. So now, there is another item which is called bills of material. But before touching into bills of material, touch upon bills of material, I try to take a look on TDS. Just a minute. I just try to show it again. Yeah, this is TDS. I hope it is visible. So in TDS, what's happened? With an example, simple example, I try to show you how it to be done. Actually, these are the details of different forms and different steps and just introduction. So I hope it is you are well known about it. I will share this particular PPT. So if you are needed, then you can go through this one. I just jump into the example. Okay. So this is an example of a company. Regarding this company, all are the details are given here. Name is XYZ Limited, and for our convenience, we consider there is the opening balance of this particular company, capital and bank, on 1st April 2018. Commission on sale 70,000 payable to a registered principal agent. XYZ Limited. TDS and GST and TDS are applicable respectively. This has been given, and then deductive details of the company to whom you have to pay. Commission of sale is 70,000, and the segregation is also been given. Okay, so plain and simple, nothing complicated. I also mentioned the journal entries. On 1st April 18, I make this journal entries is commission of sale to XYZ Limited, considering CGST, SGST, and TTS, and then make the payment through bank, XYZ account debit to bank, and finally TDS has been remitted. Okay, and then these are the steps in what you will activate TDS deductor details, then provide TDS nature of payments, then we'll create ledger, counting voucher creation, then display TDS reports, then make TDS. Then we will reconcile the challan to display reports, and we will take a look on Form 26Q. So these are the steps we need to be followed at this particular moment. So without being late, I try to just take a look. It would better if you want to take a snap when we go forward. You are needed. You can check it out. This is the second. This is the third, and this is the last. Okay. No matter if you can't catch me. Actually, uh, I will share this. Okay. My company name is TDS Limited. I just stop presenting and open my tally. Okay. So for the purpose of TDS, I will create a new company. Name is TDS Limited. I hope it is visible. So top left corner, company create. Name of the company is TDS Limited T23. And one state West Bengal. Pin code also need to be mentioned. Actually, in this case, we will also consider GST, and the date as per my question, I try to follow 18. Okay, that's all. This is my company name TDS 2023. Okay, now it's time to clear the company feature. It's a vital part. I just deactivate my cost centers. I will activate my GST. In GST, I have to provide GST number. So in question, GSTIN number is given. Okay. So my GST has been activated. So next step is TDS. So TDS, this is the right hand side, third option. I turn it as yes. I have to mention TDS registration number. So I just put down the 10 in the place of 10 number. Just an imaginary one. And this is a company, actually XYZ Limited. So this is the company. Branch division, I consider Kolkata, and details responsible, yes. In this case, I consider this one. If designation, mention PAN number. That's all. The rest of the items, both are considered as no and no. Actually, ignore IT exemption limit for TDS deduction. Rest of the item are need not to be changed and accept the screen. If you want to have any question, you may ask. Otherwise, I will proceed. Under taxation, there are two options which has been activated. One is GST, another one is TDS. I just put down all the details of these two. And in TDS, I have mentioned that the company, it is a company in nature. Actually, our supplier name is XYZ Limited. Okay, done. Now it's time to create two ledgers. One is capital, under capital, and the amount I have considered in my question is 5 lakhs. And after capital, another name is SBI Bank. Bank, and the amount is 5 lakhs. I just keep all those GST details of this particular ledger. So both are done. Mm, Now, after accepting all these things, we need to create, uh, or it would better we have to activate TDS commission and brokerage. TDS on commission and brokerage. So this is the TDS nature or type of nature. Take a look, right from dashboard, then create, then you will find TDS nature of payment under statutory master. Under statutory master. Okay, TDS nature of payments, press enter. So I write down TDS, TDS on commission and brokerage. Okay. And section I need to mention 194H, payment code 94H, and I skip the remittance code and consider we ban 5%, and with other deducted type also 5%, without ban 20%, and there is a threshold limit 15,000. Say, okay, done. So this is we create TDS nature of payment. Accept the screen, get back to the previous screen, and now it's time to create a ledger. Name of the ledger is commission on sale. Okay, and these ledgers comes under commission on sale, definitely under direct expenses. So direct expenses is there. Inventory value definitely not affected. Type of ledger not applicable. Include assessable value, we just keep all these things. GST applicability definitely applicable. As per company group, actually it would better if I specify GST, right? Yeah. Okay. So what's happened? I need to specify HSN code imaginary 1234 description. I skip this one, again specify details of GST. This commission service, actually it is a commission service. If I write down description, mission service, and taxable, what kind of taxation will be applicable? We purchase, okay, interstate purchase. If you want to show more, it will give you the details. So in that case, we are purchasing. This is a local purchase, and GST rate is 18%. So 9 CGST, 9 SGST. Reverse charge is applicable? Definitely not. Is eligible for input tax credit? Definitely yes. Type of supply, state alter statutory details. One thing I want to mention here, actually, whatever we have completed up to this, it will exclusively related with GST. Now we need to consider TDS also. This option you can't find directly here. Set slash alter other statutory details. Other statutory details, in that sense, TDS falls in this particular category. So whenever I press Y and enter, it will show you, or it will open up TDS window. Is TDS applicable? Definitely applicable. Whenever you consider applicable, then nature of payment. We have already prepared nature of payments from our creation, I mean, statutory masters. Okay, so accept. If you can't find this one, you just click on right bottom corner configuration. Configure. You will find right hand side pan the details of everything. Okay. Okay. Now I accept the screen. This is the vital one in my consideration. We have to activate TDS. We have to activate GST under the same ledger. I mean, which is commission, commission on sale. Okay, done. And now, if there is another ledger which need to be created, that is XYZ Limited. That is my supplier. Okay, this is supplier under Sunday creditor. Maintain bill by bill, yes. Rest of the item I keep it as intact as no. Then is TDS deductible? Definitely deductible. This is company resident, actually limited. That's why under the same voucher, yes, I want to get it under the same voucher. And this is TDS on commission and brokerage. End of the list. Actually, deduct TDS in same voucher. Yes, under which voucher? You may consider all voucher also. But I can mention TDS commission and brokerage, no problem at all. I hope so. And this is, I have to mention the address. Mm, Actually, this is also needed for GST purpose. I have to mention PIN code also. And now, PAN. If you go through the question, you will find PAN number of that particular creditor has been provided. So I just put down the PAN number. I need to change the address also. Actually, address is available in the question, but I keep it imaginary one. Okay, no problem. After PAN, I just keep PAN details. No, he is a regular dealer and his GSTIN number is been given like this. And yeah, this is very simple. Okay, so take a look. I just activate TDS deductible. Yes. Nature of deducti type, company. Deduct TDS in the same voucher. Yes. All these three right hand side, left hand side territory details are vital, and the rest of the item are as it is. We have done at the time of in the course of your GST entry. Okay. So this is my creditor, and creditor ledger has been completed, has been created. Now accept the screen. After creating the creditor's ledger, then we need to create TDS, SGST, CGST also. Okay, this is my TDS, name of the ledger. Definitely comes under duty and taxes. Okay, then come to I mean, the duty and taxes type is TDS. Nature of payment, we have already mentioned TDS on commission, nothing else. Uh, Plain and simple TDS and nature of payment, TDS and commission and brokerage and accept. After TDS, then CGST, duty and taxes, GST, CGST, normal rounding 2. And the question is whether TDS is applicable or not. So we consider if it is applicable is on commission. Okay, it is up to you whether you will consider or not. But I think if we consider, then definitely it will deduct the amount. So in this case, we consider not. Okay, it is not applicable in that sense. Let's see what will happen in that at the time of the voucher entry. So after SGS, CGST, we will consider SGST, then GST, then SGST, normal rounding. Uh, Now, what to do? We have to pass the voucher entry. Okay, almost we completed now all those procedures. Now come to the vouchers. So F9, this is a purchase of service. Date is given 1/4/18, 1/4/18, and is there any voucher invoice number? Nothing is been given in the question, so I just consider one. Party, definitely XYZ. This is, yeah, I need to create. In this case, if you take a look on this particular screen, it is given in item invoice nature. So I need to change the mode, and we will consider accounting invoice. I just go through, yeah. So this is first commission on sale. Enter the amount in the question. It is given as 70,000. So automatically it has been considered in such a manner. But let's take a look. CGST, SGST, then TDS. Actually, it is getting inclusive in nature. At the time of creation, we have considered in such a manner. So no problem at all. You may not find it identical with the question. Uh, I can change it, but just try to complete this one. Then I will show you how to change, how to do all this. Okay. So now a new reference 1111 again. It will automatically, actually within 70,000 it will cover up everything. So it's almost 70. You consider the first option. I mean first one 69,998. Okay. Then we will accept the script. Uh, okay, I repeat the same mistakes. The date is the vital here. My date of financial year as per my company creation screen was 1/4/18 to 31st 3/19. and I have to consider here 1,418. Okay, repeat the voucher again. 1,418 invoice 1. This XYZ. This is my commission 20,000. Then CGST, then SGST, then TDS. Okay, now you may find these numbers are identical with the question. Actually, whenever I select commission before this, yeah, it will ask you inclusive GST. Uh, it would better if you skip this one. Actually, now the amount is shown, but in my case, it is not inclusive GST, it is exclusive GST. So that's why you keep it intact. Okay, I mean, keep it blank. If I put down 70,000, then answer will come up less than 70,000. Okay, I hope it is understandable. If not, I will repeat you again for your convenience. Okay, this is commission inclusive 7 GST is if 70,000, then my amount will be changed 59 something. So that's why what I require, I just keep it blank. Then 70,000 will come up. Oh, just a minute. I repeat again. 70,000. Done. Then CGST, then SGST, then TDS. And I hope uh, there is no mismatch with your question. Now it's time to make payment. One thing, we need to pay the dues to our department. In before department to this is the payment entry. This one, yeah. On next day, 2nd April 19, I make payment to my XYZ. If you go through the question, you will find 79,100. My journal entry 79,100 against reference 1. Okay, I skip check number, etc. Again, problem arise the date. This would be 2418. I make a mistake. This is 19. Now, what happened? We but make the purchase. We pay the dues. Now we will take a look on the report. But the report is available. Display more reports from dashboard. Then statutory report. Then TDS report. Before TDS report, take a look on your GST. Uh, okay, I have to change the data. Okay, before GST, let's see the TDS. Yeah, and it shows in 26. So 3,500. Now we make payment of these dues. Actually, TDS account debit to bank account. Then what to do? At first, gateway of tally, then come to the voucher. In voucher, already in payment mode. and we need to change the date 31st 5/18. TDS account should be debited by 3,500. It automatically been taken when in against reference, and then come to SBI. If you have any doubts, for your convenience, I repeat again: TDS against reference, it will automatically come up your dues. You needn't do anything, then back. Okay, one more thing. Uh, in If you want to get in different way, there is an option which is called autofill. It's also available. Let's see. TDS. I consider 1/4/18 to 31st May 18. Section nature of payment, deductive status company, resident, bank. All this is not debit, credit, or accounting voucher mode, but is a direct way. Similar thing. No problem at all. So that's done. Now, if you take a look on this particular TDS screen, I just get back to daybook, and yeah, if you take a look on the sprint preview, this is the purchase one, and again, if you open the daybook, one 4/18 to 31st 5/18, you will get this detail, and then print, then preview. Yeah, that's one I want to show you. This is TDS tax challan. This is my TAN number. This is the full name of the company, address details, and uh, 3,500 with the required uh, 94H assessment year 1920. Okay, so this is TDS tax challan, and I get this one from, I repeat again for your convenience, daybook. To change the range, date range, actually it is taken on first day of your financial year, and I just take the payment entries, open it and print, open it and print, preview. Okay, that's all for this particular section. Now we just reach to the last point for today. Now I will show you the challan reconciliation. So from gateway of tally, so we have already paid the TDS amount to bank. Then TDS reconciliation. So this is display dashboard, display more reports, then statutory report, then TDS report, then challan reconciliation. Yeah, first one. Okay, idea. Just go through gateway of tally, display more reports, statutory reports, challan reconciliation. Okay. Whenever you click on challan reconciliation, you just take a look the date. I just need to change the date. I consider 1/4/18 to 31st 5. Okay, 31st 5/18, and you will get all this. This is 3,500, and now right hand side you will find reconcile. Whenever you click on reconcile, this one will come up. Okay, and you have to put down check number and check date. So it's an imaginary one. Check date I consider 31st May 18. BSR code, actually basic statistical code. It is a 7-digit code allotted by Reserve Bank of India. I consider 7-digit. And challan number is 281. Challan date I consider same 31st 5 9 18. Bank SBI branch name I consider this one. And whenever I accept and save the screen, then I will show you the quarterly return under 26. So that's just fill up all those fields under reconciliation. Okay, under TDS challan reconciliation. So accept, it's not available here. Then get back, then from 26Q, and you will get total paid at the bottom 3,500. Okay, to get down. Yeah. So I hope it is understandable to you. If I there is nothing left to start from right now. Actually, I can't complete within stipulated time. So it is time to wrap up. I just over to Madam. Am I audible, ma'am?
Thank you, sir. Hello.
Hello, am I
Yes, sir.
audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful
Thank you to
series
all of you.
on Tally
I
Prime,
try
sir.
my best.
Yes,
I
yes,
try my
sir.
best,
And
but
your feedback is also good, sir. It's too good.
uh, one thing I need to mention: if all those participants and those who are require these particular uh, PPT, I
Yeah.
will share
Yes, as
with
you
you.
share with me, sir, I will upload
Uh,
it on our website, sir.
okay, one thing: is it visible? This screen? Uh,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Actually,
sir.
this is my book. This is if require something different. I mean, some in detail. Those who can't follow me in that case, you may go through
Yes,
this.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for the wonderful series.
Thank you to all of you,
Thanks.
and
Thank.
I am very pleased.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. Sir. Okay.
stay well.
Thank you.
Thank. I leave the
Okay.
meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.